have our Maestro Shinik Hahm and our soloist, cellist James Kim. Maestro, James has played as our guest principal cellist in the previous October 3rd concert at the Latte Concert Hall and performing with us again, but as our soloist this time on October 22nd at the Seoul Arts Center. After having performed within the orchestra and in front, what would you say about his impact in the two different roles with the orchestra?
Very different and very distinctive. The first October 3rd concert, he was taking charge of the cello section and very demanding repertoire. Of course, Rimsky-Korsakov, Scheherazade. He provided very important and very effective solos, and also he was approaching with his cello sections, all the string sections. He was approachable. He was humble. He was cordially requesting the blending sound, and I like that very much. And that I didn't see in Yale University. And when I was in charge of orchestral program, and I think twice or three times he was sitting in the principal position. He was very young at the time, 18, 19 years old.
Wow.
And he was leading 23, 24, 25 years old graduate students.
Wow.
And at the time he was shy, but this time, after 10 years, he was really taking charge of in good way of leadership.
Oh, wow.
And yesterday and today we rehearsed Elgar cello concerto. He's completely different player.
Wow.
He was actually leading the orchestra, not only cello section. Whole orchestra respected him in musically, and also they were convinced he is the charge of this concerto. That we don't see often. Lots of soloists have some ideas, but sometimes that doesn't convey, that doesn't transform to the orchestra how he or she can lead the orchestra. But I'm so glad James was proving and showing his musicianship through this very demanding concerto. I'm so happy.
Wow. And now I've got a question for James. From this special experience with the orchestra, what would you say about symphony song?
Well, yeah. First of all, I'm super honored to join them again in this concerto, and especially honored for what he just mentioned. I'm really thankful. And but working with symphony song is very unique because Maestro Hahm, I mean, with orchestras you only have a few rehearsals, maybe 3, maybe 4 at max, for an entire concert. And frankly, that's actually never enough. But for him, even the musical details, they're never enough. I truly feel that he really cares about this orchestra and that he wants it to grow beyond this upcoming concert. That everything he says is the way he demands from the players is like a long-term investment. And so he really considers the personality of the orchestra and not just the musical details and the let's fix this before the concert. He always thinks ahead and really cares about the growth of the orchestra. So whether it's the first rehearsal or the concert day, I always feel like the orchestra has personality, all the sections, and I think that level is it's what makes the orchestra very distinct.
Right, and special. That's
Thank
right.
you.
I feel at home here. I've come to this building a lot now.
Maestro, how did you find James Kim, and what is the source of your relationship? I think we all want to know this.
When I was teaching at Yale University, and I was the conductor of Yale Philharmonia, and my best friend, my closest colleague was Aldo Pariso. who passed away 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And we were really close.
Mm-hmm.
And he really caring his students. I had probably twice a week with him the lunch session
Oh.
and once a month dinner session in my house because he liked the Korean food,
Oh.
particularly guksu.
Oh.
Guksu, he liked janchiguksu.
Oh, really?
Janchiguksu so much. He was highly praising about James.
Oh.
Immediately, when I saw him, oh, he's gonna be my baby.
Oh, wow.
So, and I brought him to Korea when he debuted with KBS Symphony Orchestra.
Oh,
We
wow.
played. What did you play? Rococo.
Oh.
Rococo variation. This Elgar concerto gives me great comfort of James's past path.
Wow.
I think he is equipped with great musical poetry, I say. He has a lot of good poem in his music. And he has good pianissimo.
Yeah.
But that's not just softness, but that project. Out of this whole orchestra plays forte, his forte is different.
Yeah.
And I will tell Aldo Pariso, you did a good job.
Yeah.
And my friend Aldo, you made a good cellist.
Okay, well, we look forward to the concert, and thank you for your time, Maestro and James. Thank you.
Thank you.